Still on the Ablekuma North matter, joining us via phone is the New Patriotic Party's candidate for the Ablekuma North constituency, Madam Afriyie. Thank you for making time to speak with us.
Thank you.
So the Electoral Commission has indicated that it will proceed with the collation of results despite objections from the NDC. What is your response to this assurance?
Thank you. Once again, I thank the people of Ablekuma North I thank the people of Ablekuma North for giving me such opportunity and also voting for me. Yes, indeed, we have gone far. We have gone through a lot, and this is where we are now. We have gone through with the 281 polling stations. We've been able to collate both sides of the divide were there, and we've been able to collate to 278. So it means we are still left with the 3 polling stations. Now, the EC, Electoral Commission EC, has also rejected calls for rerun of the Ablekuma North Parliamentary election. And I was listening today that he stated that the results from the remaining 3 polling stations is still possible with proper security. We have indicated from the very beginning when we were collating, I said that we collated this thing in our office, and also we went to the collation center of the EC, and the same result. The NDC is also aware that they didn't win this election, this parliamentary election. We are of the view that collation must continue and also declaration must be done. Why must we wait for 6 months? When we went to court, the court ordered that the police provide adequate security for EC to continue its work. So what are we waiting for? This is my question all the time.
Right.
And so
concerns have been raised about security, with some suggesting that the EC should proceed even without police protection to prove that it is rather the police that's delaying the process. In your view, is that the responsible approach?
Yes, that's a responsible approach, because I heard Honorable Haruna Idrisu asking same question that in their laws, do you have to do the collation at the police station? If they have the prerogative right to do the collation and declaration, then it means that environment must be created. They must create that environment to be able to complete the 3 polling stations, which we have the results, we have the pink sheet. I was having the original pink sheet. EC took it from me.
Right.
Yes. So it can be done.
Okay. So the EC was, asked in Parliament why it wouldn't consider a rerun of the election. Do you believe a rerun could offer a more peaceful resolution to the current impasse?
No. Rerun is totally out of the question now. We are not talking about rerun because we went through election. Collation has been done. Both parties were there. We have finished from A to Z. And we are left with 3 polling stations. And we have the
candidate for the Ablekuma North constituency. We lost you there, ma'am, but thanks for joining us again. So from your team's perspective, how many polling station results remain outstanding, and do you have those figures independently documented?
Yes, we have 3 polling stations left. Yes, that's outstanding. And do you need the figures?
The NDC disputes that, though.
No, they can't dispute it. They know we have 3 polling stations left. Because all the polling stations that I will emphasize that we are committed to concluding the collation process in a transparent and lawful manner, which we have done throughout.
Right.
And they can't dispute the fact that all that we have gone through, they were not there. almost about 4, 5 or 6 times, and the same agents that tore pink sheets and caused mayhem, they were the same people who came there. In the midst of all that, we went through. They came with their pink sheets, their original pink sheets, to the collation center.
Okay.
And then when they saw that I was winning, they started hiding it under a table. And I even asked and called the police that, look, they are hiding their pink sheets, look. And I was pointing to them, and they brought some out. In the midst of all that, we were able to collate from A to Z, and where we are. So I don't see the reason for disputing the fact that Afriyie won, and so you are requesting for a rerun because you know your party is in power. So
let me ask you this briefly before we go. What practical steps do you think Parliament can take to help resolve these outstanding issues in Ablekuma North?
It is, I feel, that at this stage incumbent on Parliament to also request the presence of the police, because EC is requesting an adequate security for them based on only one fact. What has happened previously,
right,
due to, tearing and doing all sorts of things, and that is why probably they are requesting that security.
Right.
Myself, I went through a lot in their hands. So Parliament should also ensure that, especially the Interior Minister, should also ensure that the police, the army, whatever, comes in, provide the security for them to finish this 3 polling stations.
Okay.
We've been able to go through all this, and we are left with 3 polling stations.
Right.
What are we waiting for?
Right.
So Parliament should also come in and ensure that police from both sides.
Right. Madam Akua, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Let's still stay on politics, though. A group of new